There has been optimism and progress on the third day of COP28. Australia has joined more than 100 countries at the United Nations Climate Summit, pledging to triple global renewable energy generation capacity by 2030.
Here she is.
Oil and coal made America a superpower. For decades, clean energy was kryptonite. Not anymore.
Today, the United States is proud to join more than 115 nations in a commitment to double energy efficiency and to triple renewable energy capacity by 2030.
If it's honoured, this pledge, along with others on things like nuclear power, could deliver 3/4 of the emissions cuts needed to get to net zero. But 2030 is just 6 years away. Surely an impossible goal. The thing is, renewable energy has been expanding more cheaply and quickly than anyone predicted. The 4 million solar panels that make up this vast plant in Abu Dhabi bolted together in just 10 months.
We're very optimistic and very positive that this is going to happen, but we need really a collective effort from the entire, global community. But we still need to cut some of the, bureaucratic steps and the processes, which some, governments around the world do still have those in process.
Big talk on renewable energy is a lot easier than facing an end to fossil fuels, especially if you're loaded with them. Climate science says that has to happen, but with recent talk of maxing out North Sea oil and gas, even the UK is vague on the subject.
People have sort of heard mixed messages. This is an opportunity here at COP28 to be absolutely emphatic and totally clear that that is a policy that we stand behind. We have to recognise that if we want to address the issue of climate change, we have to tackle fossil fuel production.
As a former COP president, Alok Sharma knows the significance of clarity around fossil fuels. And while his message is for the current government, it's not as if the opposition's position on the issue is crystal clear. Would it not be a much stronger signal if you, as Labour, said we won't cancel the licences that have already been granted by the Conservatives?
The right thing to do for security, for investment and jobs is not follow the Conservative example of chopping and changing all the time, but set out a clear policy that says we'll use existing oil and gas fields for their lifespan and we won't issue new licenses. And I think that is the right thing to do.
If this historic pledge on renewable energy doesn't make it into the text agreed at the end of this summit, it's not binding. But nor is it meaningless. The world's tastes in energy are changing. The question is how fast. Tom Clark, Sky News, Dubai.